Right then, Neil Mustoe, you've been here a long time, that long in fact that you've just made your 300th appearance. Does it seem that long?
It doesn't really. I think the last 3 years have flown by. Obviously, I know I have had a couple of bad. Well, I say a bad. My second season was really poor. And that was probably the longest season that I had here. It was. I always had confidence in my own ability, but I was just struggling to get it right, and it was just one of those things. But since after that, I think the last 3 or 4 seasons, when the team's doing well and you're playing well, it just flies by.
Well, you were a midfielder when you came to us, and right back. I think you can do a job at right back. I've been saying it for a while actually. Where do you prefer playing now?
I don't mind, as long as I'm in the team. I mean, a couple of weeks back I was asked to help out on the coaching side, and I wouldn't be playing as much, and I think I've played 6 out of the last 8 games, so as long as I'm playing, I don't mind. If I can do a job for the gaffer and the team, then wherever he puts me, wherever he wants me, that's where I'll play.
Well, the latest Championship manager release has you down as a right winger. Are we going to see you there soon?
Maybe an overlapping right back now and again, maybe later in a game or something. But no, I'm not renowned for my pace, so I don't think I'll ever be a winger.
Well, you've just mentioned the role as first team coach. Tell us what that involves.
Basically, it gives the gaffer a chance to go and watch teams we're playing against, other players. And also it's a little bit of help, maybe him and AD, just another idea, something, a different voice. It was getting to the stage we've lost Tim Harris this year, and it's just basically one of those. I think it's an extra voice, and can we, as a 3, push this team, because this team's got potential and they're young and a good age. Can we push this team on to fulfil it?
Well, going back in time now, you're a Gloucester boy. And you had your dreams come true, didn't you? You got to play for Manchester United. What was that like? And did you play with anyone that we'd know? Yeah, well, I'd say all the big names I played with in the reserves and stuff like that. It was, like I said, it is any boy's dream, but it's a massive conveyor belt. You get a slight injury, a slight knock, slight dip of form, whereas at a lower level you've got a chance to get back in. At that level, there's always somebody coming through waiting to take your place. So it's. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it, and like you say, you can only learn from that. Great grounding, good coaching, good facilities, and if you can't learn something from that, then you'll never learn anything. Well, you had a short spell at Wigan then, and before, was it 3 or 4 years at Cambridge United? You were disappointed to be released, weren't you? Were you a victim of the ITV digital collapse?
That's part of it. I think it was. I wasn't in the manager's plans from day one when he came in. John Beck came in and just said, basically I wasn't tall and big enough and athletic enough to play in his team, that's his opinion, and I respect that. But at that time, every second, third division team lost a lot of money. So when contracts were up for renewal, it was, can we produce the youth team players or get people on lesser wages than the people that are already there? So it was part of that, and part of, like you say, the IT division, and like the manager's personal preference just didn't like me, so that was it. That's the way it went. Well,
that's ITV dealt with. Tell us about your appearance on BBC.
BBC, what was that? I did something. Is that They Think It's All Over?
It is, yes.
Yeah, I did an Ali G dance or something. Yeah, it was where one of my best friends at Cambridge he did a very good impression at the time. Looking back at it, probably isn't that great, but it was his idea to do the celebration after a goal one game, and that was it. And obviously the BBC picked up on it, and we had our little 15 minutes of fame on there.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to dig out the clip and add it into this interview, so you'll just about be watching it.
Here are Mark Joseph and friends to tell us the reason.
Before the Oxford game, me and my boys were watching my main man, Ali G, and we thought, to show him some respect, we'll do a little dance for him. Take it away, boys.
Respect!
Back to Gloucester, and you seem to just like hang around and play while you get something else, but it didn't turn out that way. What have been the highs and the lows of your time at City?
The highs, I said my first season here, it was nice to get back playing again, because obviously I fell out of love with the game a little bit, and to get back playing. And then when I left, the team had that trophy run, but I was still sort of involved in it. I kept in touch with the lads and wanted them to do well. So that was we started that season, we finished that season really well and started it okay. And I think, that's a big highlight. And then after that, since breaking my leg, I think it's all been highs. I mean, we've other than the ground, you just think, everything football-wise off the field, the club's on its way up. So hopefully we can continue to do that.
Well, you know your football, so just finishing off, talking about the remainder of this season. We're down in the relegation, or we were in the relegation places before today's game. Should we be worried, or are we going to stay up?
Oh, definitely stay up. We've definitely got, if we've got the belief, and the team have got the belief that we can stay up, we've got the ability. It's just matter of doing it week in, week out, and being a bit consistent. I've got no worries about us staying up whatsoever, and I don't think the rest of the lads have either. So it's just it's difficult. It's a learning curve for us. We're playing against better players that we haven't played against before, better wage budgets. But like I say, once the game gets going, as you've seen today, we are a match for anybody on our day. We just need to do it more consistent.
Well, just to finish off, I normally talk to people on landmarks and when they score goals, but you don't score goals. So when are you going to get us a goal?
Well, I've been taking off penalties, and I don't know why that is, to be honest. But I have obviously missed a few in my time here as well. So I'd like to score more goals, but end of the day, it's I'm a defender now, and if I can keep clean sheets, we're going to get more points than we lose. So
brilliant. Thank you very much.